TVS iQUBE electric scooter gets updated in 2022. It now promises more range and is offered in 3 variants, 2 of which are on sale right now. Our test unit is the 2022 TVS iQUBE standard variant, the base model, which misses out on some features of the higher variants but still gets more range than before.
Nearly 2 years ago, when we first rode the TVS iQUBE when it was launched, it was at TVS Motor Company's Hosur manufacturing facility test track in a controlled environment. Now 2 years later, TVS has of course updated the iQUBE. Mainly this one, the standard variant, gets a bigger battery pack with more range, about 100 kilometers range in the eco mode. But we're riding it today in everyday conditions, in the city, over bad roads, over everyday roads, to see if you should consider the TVS iQUBE as a replacement for a conventional petrol-powered scooter.
The iQUBE has always been a well-built, well-designed scooter. The design is conventional, not as aggressive as some of the current crop of electric scooters, but that's not a bad thing. Look closely. What impresses is the build quality with superb fit and finish. The wraparound lights along the front apron and the tail section lend a hint of modernity to an otherwise safe design. But overall, it is something which will appeal to a wider range of customers. There's adequate legroom, the seat is wide and offers enough room for comfort. There's no multifunction key to access the underseat storage, but space is adequate. The brushless DC motor is hub mounted and the iQUBE runs on 12-inch wheels and comes with telescopic front forks, a 220mm front disc brake and twin rear shocks. Ride quality is plush, and if it's comfort one is looking for, the iQUBE doesn't disappoint. Acceleration is brisk and the iQUBE can easily brush shoulders with any petrol-powered commuter two-wheeler in the city. Even over bad roads, the ride quality doesn't fail to impress. And when you show a corner to the iQUBE, TVS Motor Company's expertise and experience in very good chassis design certainly shows up. The iQUBE remains planted and always in control, and the tires offer superb grip even when leaned over.
Now if you look at the iQUBE's performance, we saw a speedo indicated top speed of about 80 kilometers per hour, which is more than enough really for our everyday needs. Of course, if you're the kind of guy who want to do intercity rides, you'd probably require a little bit more punch at the top end, but overall for everyday riding within the city, it's got enough and more performance really. But what stands out for the iQUBE is the way it handles and the ride quality. It's got a broad footboard, it's got a wide and comfortable seat, suspension is quite well planted, so you can ride over any kind of surfaces that you'll encounter in your everyday riding. The iQUBE is built like your any other conventional petrol-powered scooter, so it rides very well, performance is quite nice, and now it gets of course an increased range of about 100 kilometers if you ride it in the eco mode. In sport mode, which is when you'll reach 80 kilometers per hour, you'll still do about 65-70 kilometers on a full charge. So overall, I think the iQUBE is a well-sorted scooter, decent performance, very well-sorted handling and ride.
The battery is IP67 rated, and TVS says that the iQUBE has been tested over a range of different terrain to make it perform effortlessly. The iQUBE also comes with a unique architecture which can isolate low and high voltage systems to reduce possible chances of short circuit, something which will assure customers wary of going electric. The standard variant is now available in 3 colors apart from the white, while the S variant gets 4 bright colors to choose from. TVS has announced an iQUBE S variant with more color options and the soon to be introduced top spec ST variant, which will come with 140 kilometers of range. The S and ST variants will also get a bigger 7-inch instrument console with more advanced features including navigation. In Delhi, the standard variant is priced at under 1 lakh rupees, but you'll have to purchase the charger separately. For just about 10,000 more, you get more color options, a bigger 7-inch instrument console with more features on the iQUBE S variant. The TVS iQUBE certainly makes a strong impression. During our test ride, the range worked as claimed. With the combined use of both eco and sport, it still achieved enough range for everyday use. As far as going electric is concerned, in the current scheme of things, the iQUBE certainly is one of the very best electric scooters available on sale right now.